guys, and I am back. I know I've been gone for so long and I'm gonna stop saying that. Anyway, for this video I'm gonna be talking about what I think about this week of Love Island. Okay, for those people that may not know, I'm actually a super huge fan of Love Island. I absolutely love it. I'm always on Twitter. Make sure you do follow me on Twitter if you are interested in Love Island and stuff like that, because I do tweet a lot about Love Island, and plus I retweet a lot of funny things that is happening. Yeah, so I'm gonna basically give you guys my opinions of this week's Love Island. This week's of Love Island, and I'm gonna do this every single week. So every single week I'll talk about what I think about each episode for that week. I'll try my best to keep this video short, but you know, so much drama has been going on in this weeks of Love Island, and it feels like, honestly, I've been watching it and it feels like it's been 3 weeks. But yeah, so let's get straight into business. Episode 1 was basically the coupling. This is the first time we get to see the islanders and all that kind of stuff. They're coming in, the girls with the bikinis, the boys with the shorts or the two pieces, and I was just like, you know, I saw what, well, actually before when Love Island started, when I saw the lineup, I was just like, this ain't gonna be as good as last season or even the year before or all the other seasons. So I'm just like, I don't think these people will have the personality, because last season of Love Island, I felt like the beginning of it was so slow because everyone was just chilled, which was good in a way because, you know, they developed friendship, but bad in a way because like no drama was happening. But let me tell you, oh my god. But so far, when I saw all the girls, my favorite girls is definitely Shauna. She is jokes. She's absolutely hilarious. Leanne, I absolutely love her. She's really shy, which is one thing, because I sort of see me and her, like, she's very shy. And who else? I actually love Sophie. People are out here like saying Sophie's voice. I know Sophie's voice, you know, it needs a little bit, but it's a proper Essex. She has a proper Essex accent. I think it's just the fact that the way she talks, like, she sort of, I don't know, makes her words longer. So like if she's saying if you say, oh, you're right, she'll be like, you're right. Like she really elongates the words, like, wow. So like, yeah, I really like her. Then there's Shanice. You know, I'm gonna call her Chinese throughout this review because let me tell you something. Anyway, I'm just gonna call her Chinese. And then there's Paige. Paige was alright. I just said that, like, she's definitely Team Furniture. She just came in, was boasting about how she was, what's that guy's name? Louis. That singer. I'm just gonna put a picture of him. I forgot, Louis something. I don't really listen to his music, but I'm just gonna put his picture up here. And I just felt like she really wanted to boast that out. She just wanted, so she said that first to the girls, and the girls were like, oh my god, and then after that I was just like, yeah, you just want to say that you were the ex of this famous person. And yeah, so then the boys come, and then after that we get to see the boys after that, and the boys as well. I was just like, the only type of boy I like so far that I feel like has personality, and oh my god, it's Naz. Naz is the cutest boy. I'm sorry, he is so adorable. Like, I cannot believe none of the girls actually stepped forward for him, because he has so much personality. He is so funny, and I feel like he definitely, like if you couple up with him, he's gonna definitely become loyal. I don't think he would just leave someone out there and just leave them out of the blue. So I was actually quite sad about that. Then we get to see the other boys, Ollie, and we get to see Mike, we get to see Callum, we get to see, who else? Connor. So the coupling went like this. Sophie coupled up with Connor. I really don't see that couple working out anytime soon. Mike coupled up with Leanne. I was so happy. I was just like, finally we get to see black love on Love Island, because this has never happened before. Because majority of black people, when they go on Love Island, I always used to shout on like TV, like, why wouldn't you couple up with like a black girl or black boy? Like, I don't understand, just couple up. Like, even if you don't like each other, just couple up, because this is just a game. It's just a game, man. It's not really to find love. You're out here trying to get PLT, Boohoo, sponsorships. That's all you're trying to get, so you might as well couple up with someone, because I know people are gonna back it. So anyway, like I was saying, so I was so happy that Mike and Leanne coupled up. Ollie coupled up with Paige, even though you can tell that Paige really did not like him. And who else? Shauna coupled up with Callum. The first episode was alright. It was really good. I actually really enjoyed the episode. You got to see all the personalities. I really did love Mike and Leanne. I just feel like I hope Mike is a genuine individual, because you can kind of tell that Leanne, because she did say in her video before Love Island started that she's never had a boyfriend before. She even stated it in the first episode. So that's the thing, the inexperience is just making me scared. That's the only thing, the inexperience is just making me scared, because she's really shy and really reserved, and she always has her walls up. So Mike was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and, you know, put the walls down. The twins actually did come in at the end. Like, they got, the islanders were sitting on the fire pit, and then they all got a text saying that, oh yeah, twins are coming. And then we saw the twins. Like, I'm having a tough time to tell which one is which. They all like touching their hair, doing this like they're actually tugging and pulling on their hair. They really do love like licking their lips, and I don't know why they're licking. They keep doing that every 2 seconds, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You're overly sexualizing yourself. I was so mad, because I was looking at Mike, and my guy was smiling like madness, like, is that you? Yeah, like literally this guy was busting out jokes like he hasn't been busting out jokes in this whole entire episode. Why are you smiling? Why are you grinning? What? Keep your mouth pim and couple up with Leanne. You cannot do this. Like, I was so vexed. I was just like, this guy is actually moving mad. He's gonna crush this girl's heart. Episode 2, I didn't really like it. Well, I loved it because it was more drama. I feel like Mike has definitely brought out a lot of drama in that episode. So for episode 2, what happened? Everyone went to bed. We actually got to see a little bit of action happening here and there. I think Mike and Leanne were kissing in bed, and the rest of them like hugging and stuff like that, you know, all that. The next following day, the twins were like discussing of what type of guys they like. You know, they were going around as 2 people going, like, this is the thing I had a problem with the twins. There's no individuality between them. Like, I just felt like I'm watching 2 of the same people. It was very annoying, and I couldn't, that's why till this day I cannot tell between which one is Jess, which one is Eve, that's their name. I just can't, because they all the same, and they were all talking. It was kind of weird, like they were going as a 2 and going to the same boy, so they would be like, Mike, and they'll say at the same time, Mike, can we go talk to you? And then there's Mike with his teeth like like, it felt like this guy, he never saw twins before. He never seen twins, yet his brothers are twins. Like, it's like he was moving so mad. He was so excited. He was literally so excited, like moving left, right. Like, oh yeah, are you sure you guys like the same man? Are you sure you guys like the same man? I'm just like, this guy, if you do not face Leanne, coming to England will be a problem. Like, you coming to England will actually be a problem. Like, they will, the public will see you as a terrorist. I'm so sorry. So that happened. They done that for every single boy. I think, no, actually, they done it for Callum, and they done it for Connor as well. Connor was actually, nah, I was just like, this guy is also a fool. He literally said to those 2 girls, like, oh yeah, I'm open to get to know people, and I'm open to da-da-da-da-da. And I'm just like, mate, wasn't it you that... And then after that, actually, he went back to Sophie and was just like, yeah, you know, I just want to get to know you and, you know, develop my feelings towards you. And I'm just like, that's not what you said to the twins. But anyway, let's cut it short. The twins actually didn't bother going for him. Then after, they done a challenge, and the challenge was basically called Spill the Tea, where an eyeliner will sit in this thing, and then they'll get dunked into the tea, and they have to look for a tea bag, and in the tea bag there will be like a paper, and it will say something about the islander, and then the islander will have to go kiss the other islanders and see who it is. Prior to that, on the first episode, they were playing Truth and Dare, and Connor was just like, on the first, like, Connor was like, truth or dare, and it was like, dare, no, truth, and then he wanted to boast that he had a threesome. Excuse me, sir. Why? Like, why are you bursting that out? Why? Like, I don't understand. Like, what are you trying to do? Trying to make yourself a macho man? Like, no, it's not cute. That's why Sophie was just like, because it's not cute, especially on the first day. You can say that privately to her, like months or weeks ahead, but flipping on the first freaking day. Anyway, so it was Sophie. She went on the thing, got dunked into the tea, found a tea bag which had a note saying that this boy, I have slept with over 100 women, and I was just like, oh my god. So anyway, she went and kissed, I think she kissed Connor. Turns out it was Connor who slept with over 100 people. And I'm just like, listen, I know this game is basically you telling your confession and all that kind of thing. That's why it's called Spill the Tea. But you didn't have to, you know, go to the producers and tell them that you slept with over 100 women when you know they're gonna use that against you. You get what I mean? So already for me personally, that was a red flag. I'm just like, what are you doing for? And Paige said it correctly. She was just like, how do you have time for that? And I was just like, baby girl, I don't know. Anyway, then there comes Mike. You know, I think it was Leanne. She got dropped. I felt sorry for her. Her wig, she had her wig, yeah, and she went inside the tea. That could never be me. First of all, she should have gotten ready. She should have put a plastic bag like the way our sister Yewande did. But anyway, she got dunked, and I think her wig was completely ruined then. Then I forgot what question it was. I think it was like, I spent £20 on dates, and she went to kiss Mike, obviously. That kiss was so good. That kiss was so romantic. I'm so sorry, but that kiss was so good. And then, yeah. So the game was kind of like that. Turns out for that person, it was Naz. I do not know how he spends £20 on a date. This guy might just, I bet he just takes his date girls to McDonald's or something, because £20. You can't even get a that's literally one person for Nando's. Like, anyway, so that was it for the challenge. Going to the end of the episode, so the twins took Mike to sit somewhere in the evening, and they were sitting somewhere talking, and he was just like, yeah, I really liked the kiss. I really wanted to kiss you, because in the challenge he actually did kiss one of the girls. He sort of went to Leanne and then swerved and went to the twins and kissed. I don't know which one of the twins. I would just call them twin 1, twin 2. Anyway, so he did that, and then he was like, oh yeah, I find you guys cute. When I find you guys cute. And he also said that he wanted to kiss. Listen, he wanted to kiss them. I said, listen, when I heard that comment, I just wanted to literally punch my TV. I was just like, you cannot do this to her. No, not in the freaking beginning of this season. I am not having this. You cannot do this to our queen. Anyway, I was so mad. I was just like, oh, if I catch you, oh, I'm first person out of the seat of the, if I got my public vote, I would vote him out. Anyway, I was so angry. Then he got up, he was walking to Leanne, and Leanne was sitting with the girls, and the girls was just like, oh, look, oh yeah, look, he's coming. So then after that, he sat next to Leanne, and one of the girls asked him, so have you made your mind up? And he was just like, yeah, I want to stay with this girl to my left. And I was like, oh, and I was just like, this guy is lying. Oh my god. But anyway, he's a police officer. So after that, it just cuts, and the girl, one of the girls or one of the boys get a text saying that, oh yeah, it's time for the twins to pick who they want to couple up with. So everyone's sitting by the fire pit, and it's very obvious. I think one of the twin, who is Jess, so twin 1, picks Mike. And if you see Mike's face, if you see his face, this guy was literally biting his cheek to not smile. This guy was doing this like, nah. I was so vexed. I was just like, this guy's gonna leave Lene, and Lene is gonna take the first L of the week. This can't run. But anyway, and Eve picked Callum, and Shauna's face, oh my god. But anyway, and after that, Shauna got a text, and she was just like, I got a text, but not a man. And I was just like, oh my god, I love this girl already. And pretty much that was pretty much it. The text was just like, oh yeah, Lene, Shauna, you guys are now vulnerable. So, and episode 3, however, was actually my favorite episode, and I say this, that's because it had a bit more oomph, a bit more drama to it. So anyway, Mike gets a text, and he basically reads it out saying that they now go on a double date. So Callum, Mike, and the 2 twins basically go on a date. And the date was really boring. I couldn't care less. They come back from their dates, and it's even more awkward because Leanne and Shauna are just walking around, don't know what they're doing. But yeah, so then Leanne and Shauna go speak to the girls, and the boys are somewhere to the left and speaking to each other, whatever. So it was really awkward with the girls. Like, they were just saying, oh yeah, it's all right, you know, and the literally twins are just touching their hair, licking their lips and all that kind of stuff. So the girls were just like, oh, it's all right, and then beep, beep, silence. No one spoke. I don't know for how long. Then we flip over to the boys, and the boys were just like, yeah, it was a good date. Literally, I had no hopes for any of these guys. Like, I was just like, yep, these girls are going home. So then after that, on that episode, Mike finally goes into the what's it called? Mike finally goes into the room where the girls were, and it literally was so quiet, and he was like, sorry to interrupt. And I was like, there's nothing, like, these people weren't even talking, so you're not interrupting anyone. So when that happened, Mike took Leanne for them to speak privately. Listen, I wanted to punch this guy. I wanted to punch him because I know he was gonna lie to her face. And he was just saying that yeah, you know, they like things like, you know, they coupled up with me, but you know, it's not really my fault, blah 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 blah, and all that kind of stuff. And I just wanted to see where you're at, if you're okay, and all that kind of stuff, you know, just reassuring her and stuff like that. It was kind of sweet that he did do that, and he was being honest in, yeah, like that, saying that he did call them cute and all that kind of stuff. And then he asked her if she would be okay if he's sleeping with one of the twins in the bed, sharing a bed with one of the twins. And she was, this is why I love Leanne, she was so unbothered. She was like, yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, I forgot to speak about Naz and Chinese. So Naz and Chinese, I'm sorry, they're not meant to be together. Literally, Shanice does not like him, and I feel sorry for him. I feel like the producers need to quickly send in a girl for him, because he is so lovely, but she keeps not giving him a chance. Like, for example, when it was the next following day, actually, this was on episode 2. Sorry, I just completely forgot about that. This was on episode 2. The next following day, Naz was basically like making breakfast for them and stuff like that, showing them around. And then Chinese was sitting over there like, he didn't do that for me. He didn't do this for me. Honey, you cut him off on the first day. You did not like him. You did not like him. On the first day, you were just like, nah, we might as well be a friendship couple. And I'm just like, girl. Anyway, Mike has a private chat with Paige, and then also explains that he still has feelings for Leanne, and he's leaning towards Leanne than Twin One, and all that kind of stuff. And it was really cute. It was just like, he has butterfly feelings, but I still don't trust him, because I feel like if they're dropping another girl, he's just gonna leave Leanne. This made Mike come into the decision, and he said, let me have a private chat with Twin One. He went to Twin One and was just like, I'm not feeling you, sorry, I'm feeling Leanne, I want to be with Leanne. Sweet, cool. And then Twin One was like, seriously? Oh my god, I didn't think of that. Are you actually being serious? I am surprised. Honey, where? Who are you surprised? Why are you surprised? Didn't you know she's Beyonce of Waltham Forest? Come on, sweetie. You're doing too much. Evening, finally, Mike goes and speaks to Leanne, tells him how he's feeling and how they're having a butterfly. Oh my god, it was so cute. And how he said that he's gonna sleep in the doghouse. And then after that, Leanne was like, he then dropped and asked Leanne, was like, yeah, are you not gonna follow me? Are you not gonna be with me in the doghouse? And then she was like, wherever you go, I follow. And I was just like, duh, wow. So episode 4 was boring. Episode 4 was so boring. Naz was like sitting in bed, and you know, he basically pronounced Chinese name wrong. This made Chinese angry, and she's like, it's Chinese. Sorry girl, your name is not common in the UK, okay? Can you pronounce Naz's real name? Because Naz is a shortened version of his name. Can you pronounce it? No, you can't. So why are you moving mad? Just because you don't like him, you want to act rude. Girl, you're gonna get voted out, because I'm voting you out. You cannot disrespect Naz. She was like, it is Chinese. I do not like it when people don't know how to pronounce my name. Well, sorry, love. Your name was actually meant to be pronounced Shanice. Short and simple, Shanice. That is the most common name in this United Kingdom. This United Kingdom is it's a very common name. So this episode, Ollie was leaving. evening, and one of Naz was speaking to one of the twins. I think it was twin one. Twin one was basically the one. The twin one is the one who's coupled up with Mike, but Mike doesn't want her anymore. So basically, they were discussing about like, oh yeah, you know, if something does happen, you know, we could couple up as a friendship couple. Come on, give Naz a break. Naz was sweet and he accepted it. So he was just saying that, you know, I'm getting mixed messages. I'm getting mixed messages from Chinese, and I don't know if she likes me, because sometimes she'll say to me that, oh yeah, you're really sweet. I don't want us to, you know, go any further. However, you never know, this might develop. And she said that. We have receipts of that. She said that so many times to him. So I understand, yes. This girl is sending you mixed messages. She was mad at you because you didn't make her breakfast, but you made breakfast to the twins. So twin one was just like, oh yeah, Naz told me that he's getting mixed messages from y'all. You know, he's getting mixed messages. And this made Chinese angry for why I don't freaking know. So Chinese was like, hi, can I speak to you, Naz? And then, like she's speaking to him like a nursery teacher, like an assistant teacher. She's just like, I don't understand why you think I'm giving you mixed messages. After that, Paige gets a text saying that 2 new boys will arrive, and what happened is Sophie gets excited. You know, the girls are just screaming like, ah! And then Sophie gets excited and was like putting her hands up and saying, we need some more boys in here. We need some more boys in here. Listen, Sophie is a city girl. Sophie is definitely a city girl. Anyway, and this makes, and because she was sitting next to Connor, this makes Connor really angry. You know, he's just like, oh, I don't appreciate that. And you know, Sophie was just like, I'm just joking. I was just winding you up. In a way, I was just like, okay, I understand that joke is a bit serious because you sort of know he's a bit insecure, but I feel like he should have just let it be. Like, but he kept being persistent, was like, well, I don't tolerate it, blah, 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 blah. Like, I understand the joke was serious, but it's just a joke. And yeah, they all went to bed next following day. Episode 5. So for episode 5, the 2 new boys, Connor and Finley, finally text the people. So Connor with a GH picked Sophie on a date, and then Chinese gets a text from Finley, they're on a date. The date was boring. I did not care for this date. I just didn't care. Shauna gets a text saying that Connor is taking her on a date, and then Paige gets taken to a date as well, because we all know she was coupled up with Ollie, but obviously Ollie left. Callum was also moving mad when he heard that Shauna was going on a date. He was just like, oh my god, I now know what I like Shauna more than Eve. And I'm just like, oh my god. So you knew about this, but you decided to take upon your pride and have 2 girls chasing for you. You're unfair. I don't know why men move like this. I just felt like this episode was very, 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 very boring. At the end of the episode, Connor with the veneers decided to speak to Connor with a GH as a woman. As a woman, yeah? As a man. And said that, yeah, I know that you might be interested in Sophie, but I just want to say that, you know, I'm also coupled up with her, and, you know, I just want to talk so we can get to know. This guy, Connor with a GH, does not care. He was wearing all black in this hot weather of South Africa, and he had black Air Forces. This guy does not care. He's gonna steal your woman. Yeah, this was it for my video, guys. I'm really sorry if it's long. A lot has happened this week, and I'll see you guys next week for another Love Island review. Anyway, guys, ciao.